Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of LoneMeat. I am Rapitharian, and this is episode 7, day 7, which means it is going to be a horde night. So, in episode 6, you saw me trying to clean up the base a bit. What you're going to see here in this episode is me doing a lot of work around the base to get this thing situated the way we need it done for the horde to actually arrive. So there's things I've got to do, like removing that column. I'm going to put in a doorway up here so that I've got a quick route outside that doesn't require me to go down onto the floor with the zombies when they come through. I'm also doing what I can to try and focus the zombies to come in through the main doorway. And that is the one window/door I have down there that I left as an opening. I'm expecting to funnel them in through there, bring them into a room full of spikes, be able to hit them with my arrows, guns if necessary, crossbows, whatever I happen to have, Molotov cocktails. And, once they're funneled in, it's just a killing zone. Okay, what I'm looking to do here is put a walkway from that doorway extending out a few blocks so that I can get down onto the wall with relative ease. It allows me two things. One is a quick method of escape from the building should I see things breaking bad in a way I don't want them to. The other thing it's going to afford me is the ability to get down onto this wall and navigate my way around to defend the wall during horde nights if I need to. Now, one of the things I do want to have is I want these to be at least 2 blocks above the wall that's here. And as you can see right now, it's only 1, but it's due to a misalignment. This is not the way I actually want it to stack out. So what I'm going to have to do is add another layer on here, move it up 1 level, and what that'll do is that'll ensure that any zombies that are standing on top of the wall can't actually just jump up on top of this rail that I've got running out here. And it'll give me a very good way to maneuver on and off of the wall, but without having to run the risk that zombies are going to use this as an avenue to get to me upstairs in the top of the, I guess chapel is what you'd call this thing, because it's not really a tomb. Now what I'm going to do is upgrade these 3 blocks, because looking at it, if a zombie does get up here and decides to take a swing at this block for any reason, say I'm standing on it, I don't want it breaking real quick. I want to have the ability to do a little combat from this, but without having it being ridiculously reinforced at this point. Next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get a door placed here so that if in the event they somehow piggyback on top of each other and decide to leap up here, I've got a way, they're going to have to make noise before they get in so that I know that they're coming in. Looking at this opening, I need to bird-proof this sucker, so I'm going to drop a block up here real quick. And then I think what I'm going to do is, looking around, I think I'm going to take a tour of the roof, because I never went up on top of this POI to see if there was any loot up there. When I raided it, back in episode 3, I never really took a look around on the roof. So I'm just going to take a quick tour up here, see if there's anything that looks like it's worth looting. And if not, we'll get back down off of this roof. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. Nothing more than just a bunch of roof. Okay. So, didn't miss anything. Good to know. So now we'll get on down off of here and continue on with the process of upgrading this base. I just realized that I'm running low on wood during that upgrade, and I don't have any cobblestone on me. So I'm going to pop on out of here over towards the house. Along the way, I'm going to try and take down a few trees, get some additional wood, grab the cobblestone from the house, come back, and continue with the work. As many of you may have realized, I don't do the whole sustaining life thing. I believe that tree farms are best kept as a commercial enterprise. And so in this case, I'm going to go after the stump here, see if I get any honey. No luck, no love. And continue on, chopping trees, gathering the wood, and like I said, trying to bounce out of here. I think I hear a zombie. I do. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of him real quick. Snag the easy XP. It's Tom. He's wandered on by. Good catch, buddy. Okay, anybody else? No. Check these nests real quick, make sure if there's any feathers that I scoop them up real quick. Grab the nitrate powder and other goodies that come from the gut piles. Okay, all cleared out. Start heading home. While I'm on this run, what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft up a little bit of cobblestone real quick so that while I'm moving, I'm actually getting something done. It'll at least, if I can't lighten my inventory being unencumbered, I can at least, get something done while I'm on the move. Anything in this trash pile? Nope, nothing. Oh, here's a little tree. I'm just going to get rid of it. It tends to clutter my view. Same thing with this little one over here. Get it out of the way. There's an empty lot right up here. What I'm going to do to lighten my load is I'm going to dump the couple of acorns that I've got. Plant those trees just to get them out of the inventory. Now that I'm home, I'm gonna take a moment and deal with the hunger situation that's starting to brew. Grab some bandages so that I can get my max health up, some painkillers for my max stamina, and then just food and water, vitamins so I don't get dysentery or food poisoning, and remedy the situation. Now I'm going to head off and create a tree farm. One of the things to know about me is I'm very particular about my tree farms. In fact, I actually have a few rules that govern the creation of my tree farms. Ooh, an airdrop. I wonder if I should go after that. Where the heck is it? Where'd he drop it? Come on, looking at the HUD, trying to figure it out. Zoom out on the map here. Oh, I got, there it is. Okay, it's off. Looks like it's probably off towards the hills over there. It's, it's getting too late in the afternoon. It's too far off. I'm not going to chase it. I'm instead going to gather wood, plant a tree farm, do what I do. Get ready for the horde to get here. So, rule number 1 for my tree farms is I always orient them on the cardinal axes, north, south, east, and west. Rule number 2 is set frames as markers so you know exactly where to place trees. Rule number 3, no grass found anywhere on the farms. Rule number 4, always use only pine trees. You'll see why later on when the tree farm grows. Rule number 5, always place 4 blocks between the trees in all directions. This allows you to have the trees as tightly packed as possible, giving you the densest possible tree farm. We got ourselves a zombie we need to clean up here. We'll just play a little bit of catch the spear with him. Get him out of here. And then we'll get on with getting the tree farm done. Okay, so rule number 5 being always 4 blocks between the trees in all directions. Gets it as densely packed as possible using the space that you've got available to you as best as possible. It also allows you to have the most densely packed wood so that when you're gathering wood later on, you've got everything you can. And who do we have here? Oh, it's Candy, our local stripper. So we're going to go ahead and play Catch the Spear and maybe a little stabby face with Candy. And Candy's head popped. So now the tree farm is done. Why don't we head back on over to the Day 7 base and continue prepping for the horde to arrive. I don't believe I've rated the Shade Tree Auto POI yet. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon. No, I'm gonna pass. I'll come back and I'll get this in the next video. I'm not going to run the risks, not going to do something stupid at this point. Try and conserve my health and everything for the Horde night. So while I wander over to the Horde base, I'm going to share a little bit of information with you folks. So I have, in my offline play, learned a whole lot. As I said when I started the series, I was a really new player, but really liked this game. And so what I learned was that by building forges and workbenches and chem stations, as well as cement mixers, you get a lot of functionality. It's like having additional players in the game. You can send these, you can set up the workbenches and everything to do work, and they'll do it while you're off, say like I am here at the Horde base, right? I could be doing some work, building stuff, placing stuff, and they continue to work in the background so that when you come back, you've got lots of building materials to continue to craft things. And so in doing that, that's going to really change the way I play the game. Partially, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place more skill points into the engineering, advanced engineering, as well as into the intellect instead of into perception. I was going after the hunting and fishing sort of thing, the idea that I would gather food, and that way I wouldn't have a food problem. But really, if you want to get around fast in this game, you want to move quickly, you've got to go into the engineering mindset. That way you can build bikes and things to get around more quickly, and it expands your range and expands the speed at which you can get from point A to point B. Also, this video is going to be a seminal shift. You're already seeing it occur right now. As I'm working on things like the Horde base and I'm doing building, I'm going to try and make the building aspect entertaining. Clipping down, making things play quickly so that the gameplay is fast, entertaining, and you're not spending a lot of time watching me do the mundane tasks, but get on with the fun part of the game, the satisfying part of the game. The placement of blocks, the upgrade of blocks that happen quickly, as well as then just really focusing in on the combat with the zombies and whatever goodies I get from looting. So in this case, I'm looking to place a chest, and the question for me was ceiling or wall. I decided to go with the wall. It's easily accessible, out of the way, that it's not going to block the walking path that I've got down below. And this way I can store stuff here at the Horde base that I'm going to use on Horde nights, but, or drop excess garbage that I have in my inventory off so that as I'm doing combat and whatnot, I'm not encumbered, but I'm as essentially light on my feet as I can be. Okay, a couple tasks I need to get through here. I need to light this place up, so I'm going to slap down a few torches to make sure that it's brightly illuminated so that when the Horde comes in, I can see where they are, easily target them. So one on each wall. Another thing I need to do is inside the front door needs to be upgraded. It is currently only level 2 wood block. We need to take it up to cobblestone. And I'm out of cobblestone. I'll have to make some more. I'll grab my clay and whatnot out of the chest, make some cobblestone. And while that crafts, I'll head on downstairs, upgrade the blocks around the tower. Now, I only want to go up one level because I don't want to stop the zombies. I don't want to frustrate them. I just want to slow them down if they go to attack the main tower. Also going to clear the main doorway, make sure that it's easy access for the zombies to be able to come in here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll start putting down some spikes to deal with the zombies as they get in the door. I leveled up, so now I got some skill points to spend, which is good. I'll take care of that later on. Right now, just going to focus on the base, and I'll worry about adding the skill points later, because I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. There we go, a couple more torches to make sure it's brightly lit. And there's the peal of thunder that lets us know that tonight it's going to be a horde night. My biggest concern in all of this is, am I going to do something stupid? Because it's not going to be just straight up combat with zombies that's going to kill me. It's going to wind up being me making just some really simple error where I think I know what's going to happen, and then it doesn't happen the way I expect it to. I know that I still have one block downstairs I need to upgrade. I can put down some more spikes. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do. You know what? A platform for the junk turret would be a good thing, so that the junk turret could mine the doorway and guard it for me. So let me see if I can get something placed over here. Yeah, this looks like this will position nicely. I can drop the junk turret in on a nice 45, get good coverage from wall to wall. So that would be helpful if I start finding myself getting a lot of zombies. I can cover that doorway. Now, if you remember, outside all the windows, I've already put spikes, so they're going to have a tough time getting to the windows. The idea is to try and funnel them into that main doorway. Get a few more spikes down here. Come on. Okay, good. The spikes are down. Upgrade this block here. Now, get my butt back upstairs. Because it's already 9:45. So night's almost here. And that means the horde will be here soon. Okay, there's the chime. And there's the horde. Racing in already, so let me shuffle around my weapons and whatnot. Get the bow ready. Where the heck are they? I think they may actually be out here beating on the wall. frame my way down and then kind of scurry across the top of the wall, see what's going on. Or I'm in relative safety. Hopefully I won't drop off of the wall. Yeah, can't reach him. Let me slide on over. I have to crouch. Just stab him in the top of the head, take him out from on top of the wall. And he's down. Okay. Move her along. Hear sounds up ahead. Let's see what we got over here. I've got another one over here too. Okay. Stab away at him. Clear him. At least I'm standing up here safe on top of the wall. They can't get up here. This is at least 3 blocks high, so I should be good. Just sit here and stab away at him and take him down one at a time. Okay, 1 of 3 down. It's two out of the horde down. Another one came running over. There's another one. Hey, there's a guy up here. Get the gun. Click. Oh, crap. Back. Junk turret. Come on. Take him down. Another one. Well, at least I remember the junk turret. I'm almost dead. I am gonna head back inside. See what I can't do to heal myself. Get food in me. They can just sit out there and beat on the wall for all I care. Ugh, okay, how the heck did they get on that wall? I'll have to try and figure that one out. Figure out what the heck went wrong that allowed them to get up there. Okay. Let's see what we've got in the chest. I got some sham, I got tea, and I got water. I'll take what I got. At least try and get that health going back up. And then think about how I'm going to deal with the horde that's outside. As I let my health just kind of slowly creep back up on its own. I wonder if I should drop this junk turret over here to protect. Or do I just go to a bow? I think what I'll do is I'll at least maybe craft a little more ammo for the junk turret. It sounds like we've got a visitor. And he took himself out on the spikes. Okay. Well, they are working. I have to do squat. So they must have made a hole in the wall somewhere to be able to get in here. And there's the reason why the 9mm went click. Because I left the ammo in the chest. When I said something simple is probably what's going to get me killed, that's what I meant. And it almost did. But here's another one. Let's see what we can get. Take him out. Why the heck is he beating on my column? And he ran out the door. What in the heck are they doing? Oh, he's back. And he's gone. I don't want to head back out because I don't want to risk, well, dying. Bringing the series to a premature end. So let's see. Came back in. There we go. Got him. I think I'm going to wait a little bit, see if they... No, they're just not making their way in. Yeah, they're still out here. It sounds like they're still beating on the wall. My health is not in a great place. Just don't want to go engage when my health is so low. No, they're not making their way in. Now's the great dilemma, right? They're not making their way in. I'm not making... I don't really have much in the way of health. Got 22 health. I could take a couple of hits. Probably. Do I head out and try and pick them off from the wall again, knowing that they can get up on top of that thing somehow? Just trying to turn around, listen, see if I can tell where they are. You know, I think I'm going to try and build a little elevated platform up here that I can kind of scoot around the edge of the building and see if I can't get over to where they are and maybe pick them off from staying in the safety of the building. The problem is I have these frames and they're not, with these weird buttresses off the side of the building, I'm not able to really place the frames like I need to. See, maybe if I step out here, I can get far enough. Yeah, see, the frame keeps jumping from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom. I can't get it to place in the middle, right where I want it. Maybe if I place a third block further out, I'll be able to get the block to place where I want it to. Let me try that. Drop a frame. Let's see if that fixes it. That worked. Let's see, happening again. Jumping around, and I'm just burning time sitting up here. They're clearly just beating away, doing more damage on that wall. I think I'm gonna have to jump down and go deal with them. As much as I don't want to, I'll just have to try and play it as safe as I can. We got a visitor over here. Let's see if we can maybe pick him off with the rifle. Yep. Okay, one less to deal with. Reload so we don't go click. Load up so we don't go click. Let's head on down. Carefully. I'm not placing a block back there because I don't want them to be able to jump back up. Okay, one down. 2 down. Still hear noise. Let's kind of scurry along here. I see 2, 3 through the gap in the wall. Sounds like there may only be these 2 left. If that's the case, I'm just going to take them out with a spear. Save the ammo. Hopefully this is not a bad decision. Decide to go spear here, but we'll see. Ooh, eerily quiet. Let's just do a quick little perimeter check. Nobody out front. That might be it, unless another horde comes by. But it's getting kind of late in the day for that to occur. Clearly some of these blocks took a little bit of damage, but not much. The ones down below that they knocked out, they're gone. Doesn't appear to be anyone else around. So that may be the end of the horde, and day 7. Barring something else happening, looks like we may have survived it. So I may have to make some modifications to this base to make it easier for them to get in and pathfind where I want them to, and prevent them from going where I don't want them to. Place another block so I can get back up. As this video draws to a close, I want to say thank you to all of the people who watch this series. In particular, I want to say thank you to all of the subscribers to my channel. I am doing everything I can to try and make each episode better than the episode prior, make it more entertaining, focusing on the things that I believe that you actually want to see as watchers, so feedback is always welcome. And I'm going to be making some changes as I move forward. And some of those changes are, I'm going to shorten the amount of time that I'm spending on camera, just so that I can do some work that I think is not critical. I'll review each day what was done during the off-camera time, but I'm going to allow myself to do some building and engineering stuff off-screen, so that you don't have to endure it. I don't have to edit it, because it is difficult to edit. And I will, on screen, do more of the fun stuff, the killing of the zombies, the looting, you know, the hunting around, so that it's more entertaining that way. And as I have to gather resources and do things, I can do that off screen and not have to drag you through what is essentially the boring part of this entire process. So all I'm doing here, just so you're aware, is I'm testing, you know, does the turret run as I move around in the space. See if it has any dead spots. And it appears that this one block causes it to shut down. So I'll just have to stay out of that or just pass through it quickly. Okay, with that I'll pack up the turret. Let this night come seemingly quietly to an end. We survived day 7, if only by the skin of our teeth. But we are through and ready to continue on. Thank you for watching. As always, punch that like button in the face. Stab that subscribe button like it's a zombie. Finally, ring that bell to get notifications. And I'll continue to put out more content as long as everybody continues to watch. Thanks so much. Have a great day.